Hey everyone, so as you can see, Damien's a little hungry, but I wanted to get this video filmed. This is his 3-week update as well as my postpartum update. And I'm just gonna go through, I have a list of stuff, a huge list of stuff to go through to update you on. It's been a pretty busy week, I would say, considering I didn't think there was gonna be that much going on. So I'll just get to it. So as of July 19th, Damien was 2 weeks and 2 days old, and he actually rolled over. I had him on his stomach for tummy time, and he pretty much since the day he was born, he's been able to hold up his head really well. Even on his stomach, he pushes up on his arms, and he actually rolled over on that day. So I did get that footage. You'll see it in my 2 and 3 week Damien's week of life. So I couldn't believe that he rolled over at that age. It just seems like it should be impossible for them to do at that age, but he rolled from his stomach to his back, and he has been doing it ever since. So it's almost like instantly when I put him on his stomach, he rolls right over to his back. So he has amazing strength there. And that night, because he started rolling over, I did take the playpen out of my bedroom and put it in the living room so that he's in a playpen and not on the couch. I wouldn't want to risk him rolling off the couch and going onto the floor. So he is in his crib full time now. During the night, he sleeps in there. We put him down roughly around anywhere from 10 to 11, and he sleeps usually for 5.5 hours because the nighttime feed, I will feed him 20 minutes. So normally he feeds 15 minutes every 3 hours, and he's like right on time. As soon as that 3 hour mark comes around, he starts crying and he wants to be fed. So that's awesome. He does really well with his feeds. He hasn't spit up or thrown up since the whole issue before, and it just seems to be working really well. Yesterday he did giggle again. Like in my last video, I told you that he giggled, and he did it again. I'm pretty sure it's just gas, but he does it and it's so cute. As for his mood, he's still pretty grumpy if he's not being fed or held. I actually found that he loves walking around and just looking at everything, so he's so content that way. But too bad for him, I can't walk around the house all day long, so sometimes he just has to go in a swing and be content that way, but he does love walking around and looking at everything. Damien did end up having his circumcision surgery on Wednesday. We went to the hospital for 9 a.m. We were taken up to the room, and they actually asked us if we wanted to be in the room, and I said, of course, if I'm allowed to. Back in the day, you were never allowed in the room, and things were so different back when. Now they allow you to be in the room. They gave him some Tylenol before the surgery and waited a half an hour for it to kick in, and then gave him 2 freezing shots, and he was fine the whole time. He didn't budge or flinch the whole time, and he did really well. My doctor said he did really well. Everything went good, and they check up on you around 20 minutes after just to make sure that there's no excessive bleeding or anything, and he was good to go home. So afterwards he did cry, I guess after the freezing wore off, but that's to be expected. And I still know there's a lot of controversy over circumcision, and we just felt like that was the best thing to do for Damien. I discussed it with my doctors, multiple doctors, and as well as my family and Kyle. We just found that is what is best for Damien, and we're happy with our decision. Another thing this week is Damien had a really bad diaper rash. We were using Vaseline in the beginning, and I knew that held in the moisture, so we switched to Penitin, and that still wasn't clearing it up too much. So we started using a medication from my grandfather. It is just basically like a healing steroid, and we used that for a couple days, and it healed up almost to normal, and then the rash came back. So we stopped using that, and we actually started using baby powder for the last few days, and it's cleared up really quickly. It took like maybe a half a day for the baby powder to help clear it up. So we've been using that ever since, and it seems to be going well. Now, as for my updates, I have a few things to update you on. The day after I filmed my last update, I did end up losing 2 more stitches, and I know I have 2 more left, and then also a few days ago I lost 2 more. So I know for sure I had 7 stitches total. I really thought I had like 3, but that wasn't the case. So he did end up tearing me apart pretty good, but of course it was totally worth it. And as for my swelling and soreness, it has gone down. I don't feel sore anymore. However, when I do wipe myself after the washroom, it does still feel a little bit tender down there, which is to be expected, of course. This week I also stopped using the Peri bottle. I just use it once in a while if I feel uncomfortable, but I haven't been using it full time all this week. And as for my bleeding, it has pretty much stopped. I just wear a panty liner just in case I do bleed. Another thing I noticed this week was my breakouts have come back on my face, which sucks. I pretty much didn't have any breakouts my whole pregnancy, which was really nice. But this week they have come back, and it sucks dealing with them, but I guess my hormones are back in check. Also, my appetite isn't up to par, I would say. I don't really feel like eating as much as I used to. Like when I get up in the morning, I don't feel like cereal. I don't feel like toast. So it sucks that my appetite isn't quite there, but I'm sure I'll get it back soon. I'm still eating enough to make sure that he has enough milk, but as for me, I just don't feel like eating usually. And as for my weight loss, I believe I have lost at least 20 pounds. I'm not exactly sure the exact amount. Like I said before, I'm hoping to be weighed at my gynecologist appointment to know exactly how much I've lost so I can let you guys know. And I did book my gynecologist appointment this week. So I will be going on the 14th of August. So that is a Thursday. So I will be able to update you on that week's update to let you know how that went. I'm hoping that she gives me the go-ahead to start exercising. Hopefully doing sit-ups and things like that to get my body back into shape a little bit more. And I can almost fit into my pre-pregnancy clothes, which is super exciting. I really want to get back into my clothes. It would be so nice to be able to wear my old clothes again because I have such a variety of clothes, and my pregnancy clothes really aren't that special. So hopefully that is soon. I think that's all I have to update you on. I'll just finish feeding this little guy, and then I will show you my belly. Okay, so this is my 3-week postpartum belly. I feel like I'm getting there, even though I haven't been exercising. It's okay, buddy. Okay, so clearly he wants to be held, but this is it. And if you see the camera shaking, that's because my cat's laying under it. But anyways, that is my 3-week postpartum update, as well as his 3-week update. Be on the lookout for his 2- and 3-week weeks of life video footage coming out soon. I believe I'll have it up hopefully Tuesday as well. Let me know if you guys want to see a baby clothing haul. I've gotten a few things from people, and I've bought a few things, and then I've also bought a few things for myself. Let me know if you want to see that. Put it in the comments below, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Say bye. Say bye. Say bye. See, I'm still hungry, so I want to go eat. Huh? Tell them. Say I'm gonna go eat now. Bye, guys.